Ryuma, you are a warrior with proven interest in the security of Northshire. You are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding Elwynn forest. If you accept this duty, then I have prepared papers that must be delivered to Marshal Duggan in Goldshire. Goldshire lies along the southern road past the border gates.
Be careful.
You are dismissed, Ryuma.
Every adventurer should rest when exhaustion sets in, and there is no finer place to get rest and relaxation than at the Lion's Pride Inn. My best friend, innkeeper Farley, runs the Lion's Pride. If you tell him I sent you, he may give you the special discounted rates on food and drink. To find the Lion's Pride Inn, travel south along the road from here. You can't miss it.
It's hard enough keeping order around here without all these new troubles popping up. I hope you have good news. Ryuma, you have worked from Bright Northshire as a garden compared to Elwynn Forest. But I wonder what Marshal Bright has to report. Here, let me have his papers.
Heroic kobolds. The activity of kobolds decreased in Northshire Valley. All kobolds were driven off by the rampaging Blackrock orcs. To report Blackrock orcs, an invasion force of Blackrock orcs has emerged in the valley. This attack seems to be a precursor to something far more insidious, warned Magistrate Solomon of Lakeshire. Commendation. The bearer of these documents is to be awarded deputy status. Having served Northshire with eagerness and distinction, I am confident you will find this person useful in Elwynn Forest. Marshal Douglas Bride, Stormwind Army, Northshire.
Well, it's easier that you've been awarded acting deputy status with the Stormwind Marshals. Congratulations! And good luck! Keeping Elwynn safe is no picnic. What with most of the army busy doing who knows what for who knows which novel, it's hard to keep track of politics in these dark days.
Light bless you. Go with honor, friend.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? Rest and relaxation for the tired and cold is our motto. Please take a seat by the fire and rest your weary bones. Would you like to try a sampling of some of our fine food and drink?
Hello, good sir. Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I'm here to gather large candles for their wax. Can you help me? You can get large candles from kobolds, and I hear rumors that kobolds are infesting the Elwynn mines. The Fargodeep Mine to the south and jasperlode Mine to the east. I suggest looking for candles in one of those places.
See you later. Need help?
The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports that the Fargodeep Mine in Elwynn has also become a haven for kobolds. Explore the mine and confirm these reports. Then return to me. The mine is almost due south of Goldshire, between the Stonefield and Macklore homesteads.
Light bless you. Be careful.
Hey there, friend. My name's Remy. I'm from right to the east. I came here looking for business. You got any? There's a new threat in Elwynn Forest. Merlix are swimming up the streams of eastern Elwynn, scaring away fish and attacking gentlefolk. I warned Marshal Duggan, but he's more worried about the gnolls and the bandits. He's not convinced that the Merlix are a danger. Please, Remo, speak to Duggan and persuade him to send more troops to the east. The kobolds in these parts sometimes carry gold dust on them. I could really use the stuff of bring me along with it, and I'll give you the best price in town. Best price in town? You can find kobolds in the Fargodeep Mine to the south, and on the jasperlode mine to the northeast.
Have a good one. Greetings.
Yes, I spoke with Remy. I respect him as a merchant. The whole reports of Murlocs to the east have been sketchy at best. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a Murloc 3, we can't afford to send more troops east. If you are concerned that the rumors of Murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to the Eastern Elwynn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. Has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. I hear Stormwind Charger that will take you to Guard Thomas. Let me know if you wish to make use of the hearse.
Stancy, you have that gold dust for me. Thanks for the dust, Remo. Here's your cash. And here is a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Useful.
See you around. Light be with you.
This is bad news. What's next? Dry guns. We'll have to increase our patrols near that mine. Thanks for your efforts. Ryuma, and hold a moment. I might have another task for you. Fuck you, we know the Fargodeep Mine is infested with kobolds. Now, we need a scout to investigate the more distant jasperlode mine, explore jasperlode, and confirm any kobold presence. To leave the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills.
Light bless you. For the Alliance.
Did you gather those candles yet? You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, Ryuma. And here's your reward. You seem like the helpful type. Ryuma, how about doing an old man a favor? The last time I was over at the McClure Vineyards, I overheard Maybell crying in her cottage. Would you be so kind as to go check up on her? I'm a little worried.
Send you. This is so. It's just. Well. I'm cursed. My hair belongs to Tommy Joe Stoneford, but our families are bitter enemies. So I can't see him, even though my eyes hate to gaze upon that handsome face. Let's take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefoot Farm, which is due west of here.
The Brackwells have a prize-winning pig princess. The saw is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. It just so happens that she's here now. Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. You'll find Princess smack dab in the middle of our watermelon patch. Get her.
I lost my necklace, and think that Gudber's knight Billy Mickler took it. He's usually scuttling like a rat around the McClure Vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me. You'll warm an old widow's heart.
Did you see her yet? Did you get her? Thank goodness! That pig was getting so big she'd have eaten our whole crop. Thank you, Ryuma. Now, do any of these suit you?
Farewell. Tommy Joe, with each passing on, my heart withers from your absence. Oh, only our foes could see beyond the silly crimes they have done to each other and know that the only true crime is hate, consumes. And I fear in these dimming times that hate will take hold of more than just our families. If they realize this, then we could, at long last, be together. It is for that day I hope. A day I'll love your love, Mabel.
You have what? Maybell is the light of my dull life. Hurry, let me see her letter. I can't stand us being apart. I have to see her. Please, Ryuma, talk with my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Maybell, she can. She's inside our house east of here.
While our families are fooding, Tommy Joe and Maybell don't have much of a future. Maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do? I bet William Pestle has a potion to unite our two lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire.
You lose to what? Well, I didn't take no necklace because I ain't no thief. I might know who did, but I'm too hungry to remember. Maybe if I got a pee, I could tell you is that necklace. And you know, I think that old burn-ass lady at that other farm makes great pork belly peas. Maybe if you gave her some tender boar meat from the boars that hang around our farms and told her what it was for, she'd bake up a pea for you.
I don't think it's right feeding the boy who stole my necklace in the first place. But if that's what it takes to get back what's mine, then so be it. Do you have that boar meat? Oh, this wet boar meat is blind. Simmer it and now in the right spices, and it sure does make for some tasty pie. Here you go. And when you give this pie to that belly, you tell him I hope he chucks on it.
Safe travels.
I'm starving. Do you have a pea for me? Ryuma, ma'am, this pea's the best. I think my memory is coming back to me. I was playing near the Fargodeep Mine, and I think I dropped her. I saw the old lady's necklace. Don't ask me how it got there. It wasn't me. Well, anyway, I saw this big gold-toothed kobold pick up the necklace and run back to his den above the mine. Go find that kobold and you'll find the necklace. I swear.
Hello, Ryuma. Have you found my necklace? Oh, you found it. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. Oh, it's my husband's. He always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign.
Hello, William. It's been years since we've spoken, but I trust you and your brother are well. That your apothecary thrives. I must ask a favor of you, William. In short, my grandson Tommy Joe has lost his heart to you, Maybell McClure. And although they adore each other, our families have been feeding for years. I fear the war between the Stonefields and the McClures will kill Tommy Joe and Maybell's blossoming romance. And in times like these, where dark news and rumors of war loom over us, youth and love must be nurtured. So, the favor I ask that you use your skills and concoct a potion or liquor to aid these young lovers in their quest for each other. Thank you, William. And please, when you have some time away from work, we'll have a few chuckles over the past, Mildred.
You have a note from Grandma Stonefield. I haven't seen Mildred in years. I wonder what she has to say. My heart goes out to those two poor souls, Maybell and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybell so she can slip away from the Mackler vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp, although the kelp usually grows in the ocean. Sometimes Murlocs collect it. See if the Murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
Light be with you.
Kobolds at the jasperlode mine. You say curses, the situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the report. Ryuma, thought I was that the news you brought was good news. The garrison on our western border sends word of increasing null and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. You can help. We could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Raynor at the Westbrook Garrison and see what he needs done. The garrison is down the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right.
Do you have that crystal kelp? I'm sure Maybell is anxious to see her Beau. You got them good show. Now, just one moment while I concoct the potion. This shouldn't take long. The invisibility liquor is ready for you. Take this invisibility liquor to young Maybell. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
See you around.
Did you deliver my letter to Tommy Joe? What did he say? Oh my! I feel guilty deceiving my family, but my feelings for Tommy Joe are too strong to ignore. Thank you, Remo. I'll drink this liquor as soon as I have the chance and sneak away to my love. Let's take this.
Have a good one.
Here goes nothing.
Wanted, Hogger. A huge gnoll, Hogger is prowling the woods in southwestern Elwynn. He has overpowered all attempts at his capture. The Stormwind Army has placed a generous bounty on the gnoll. To earn the reward, bounty hunters should venture into the woods and deal with the beast.
I can't believe the officials in Stormwind sending the bulk of our army abroad when our home front is under so much pressure. With thieves coming from Westfall and gnolls encroaching from the east and west, it's a wonder Stormwind itself isn't besieged. Marshal Dugan sent you, eh? Well, you're not from the army, but if Dugan sent you, then that's good enough for me. Our situation is, to say the least, a stressed one. I hope you can give us a hand. Gnolls, brutish creatures with no decent business in these lands, have been seen along the borders of Elwynn Forest. A large pack of them, many more than we can handle alone, have infested the woods south of the guard tower, yonder. Another group has infested the areas near Stonecairn Lake to the east. The Stormwind Army will commend whomever helps kill them. Bring me their painted gnoll armbands as proof of your deed.
Westfall has fallen to hard times, friend. With the threat of the Defias extinguished, the region has become a haven for the homeless and downtrodden. The crime rate of the area has skyrocketed as people fight for shelter and food.
Now I hear tale of murder. If you are interested in helping the people of the Alliance, Westfall would be a great place to start. Report to Lieutenant Horatio Lane at the Jansen Stead. You'll find Westfall directly west of Elwynn Forest.
Well, boss to know on. Well, boss to know
This is the deed to an expanse of farmlands within Westfall. It is signed by a Theodore Furlbrough and co-signed by his wife Verna. and on the back of the deed are hastily scrawled words. We leaned on Furrowbrow and got his deed. Thought it might be handy if you wanted to forge one of these for your own place. The Furrowbrows won't give us trouble. Last I saw them, they were on their way out of Westfall, stuck with a broken wagon. You think the Furrowbrows might want their deed back?
Maybe help Holgo. Nice pass. Oh, you go.
Hold your blade, adventure.
You know I'm like that. What?
Bruh.
This beast leads the Riverpog Gnoll gang, and may be the key to ending Gnoll aggression in Elwynn. We're taking him into custody, in the name of King Varian Rin.
New.
Take us to the stockades, Andremav.
Hail, Ryuma. Have you been killing gnolls? I see you've been busy. You have our thanks, Ryuma.
Be careful. King's honor, friend.
Jeez, what great! Now we have a bloodthirsty beast right beneath the streets of Stormwind, with a whole army of gnolls at his command. Definitely an improvement! I feel safer. Already? Here's your reward, Ryuma! But promise me you'll check in with the stockades guards in Stormwind at some point, just to ensure that things are going smoothly.
It's time for you to learn how to ride. Seek out Ranelander at the Estelle logging camp in Elwynn Forest. Don't forget to buy your mount while you are there.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lakeshire. There's a dwarven weaponsmith in Stormwind, Grimmander Moore, who sent word that he needs help with a delivery. I believe he wants a package sent to his homeland in the north. You have a sturdy pair on you, so if you are interested in some legwork, then speak with Grimmond. We could use you down here, but we must also keep our ties strong with the dwarves. You can find Grimmond Amore at the weapon shop in the dwarven district of Stormwind in the northeast section of town.
See you later.
Although we don't get much aid from Stormwind directly, I do have a contact in the city who helps supply us with armor. His name is Osric Strang. His shop limited immunity. The old town of Stormwind, our supply of armor dwindles, and I must contact Osric for more. You take him this note. The fastest way to Stormwind is through Bartlett the Brave, a Gryphon master. He's just outside of the smithy. Bring him my note. And then take a Gryphon to Stormwind.
You look like you're in a hurry. Well, then you came to the right place. You have to get this note to Stormwind. There's not a problem. You can take one of my griffins. For a small fee, you can take a Griffin to Stormwind, so you can deliver Argus to Lasric. You won't get there faster any other way. This sounds acceptable. Then just speak to me again when you're ready for the ride. I'll charge you a little, but trust me, it will be worth it.
If you talk to anyone about wine, then you know we're going to sell the best wine in Stormwind. And we're not far still in the trade district along the city's lovely canals. Here, take this pamphlet, bring it to my sister Shuita at our shop for a complimentary bottle of the famous Dollar Noir. You won't regret it.
We've been doing a lot of business lately. It seems like everyone is buying armor and starting to close. Almost like they expect a cold, harsh season ahead. But those are future ways. Why wait at this day running out of knitted clothing to sell that new knitted wood from our supplier? If you take this request to Raymond Schneider, the Canal Tower and Fed Shop, I'd be most grateful.
You bring word from Mr. Bagley. It says here that Harlan's business is booming. That's good news. But I wonder why people have need of all that armor. I've heard nothing of open war. Is there something the nobles aren't telling us? Well, thank you for bringing the request. Here's your payment. And I'll see to it that Harlan gets his supplies.
See you around.
Corbett, you there? Harlan needs another load of netted goods. Can you take it to him?
Business must be good down at the bazaar. I'll get him whispolied right away.
My son Thurman is an apprentice of the Larson Clothiers of the Mage's Quarter. He was in a hurry today and forgot his shears and needles. I know a great warrior like you must have important tasks at hand. But without his tools, Thurman can't do his apprentice work. Please, real Ma. The Larson Clothiers is one of the clothing shops in the Mage's Quarter, while it's the one deeper and near the Mage's Tower.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is a big project. Let's have some fun.
Greetings and welcome, Master. Have you tried one of our fine wines? So you've seen Renato. Well, here you are, sir. A bottle of our special Pinot Noir. You'll not find its equal in all of Azereth.
Indeed, I understand that the other races use similar creatures as hunting companions or guardians, but I have a hard time seeing the resemblance.
Are you here to buy clothes? Oh, bless! I thought forgetting my kid would free me from work. Now I guess I'll have to help the Larsons with their sewing. Oh, well, fun will come later, I guess.
I sell only the best gear, tested and true. And the prices are set, so if you want to haggle, then go find a goblin. You've been traveling, you. Have you been anywhere interesting? A note from Smith Argus. I'm not surprised he needs more gear. There are so many new recruits these days. Well, thank you, Ryuma. Here's some money to cover your travel costs, Ryuma. I gathered into this crate everything Argus asked for. Can you take it to him if you've already spoken to Bartlett at Goldshire? Then you can take a Gryphon back to him. Dungar Longdrink is our Gryphon master. Over in the trade district, speak with Dungar, then get this crate to Argus as fast as you can. We don't want our fighting men and women in Goldshire to go without fresh equipment.
You are here to help with my delivery. Very good. The Stormfights are a respected dwarven clan and are well known for their fine and discerning tasks. So it's no wonder that Ringler Stormfight, a mountaineer of Ironforge, commissioned me to craft him a weapon. The weapon is finished, but Mountaineer Stormfight is far away in distant Lochmoden. If you plan on traveling to the north, can you deliver this package to him? My last message from Mountaineer Stormfight said he's stationed at the northern guard tower in Lochmoden.
Where is it you would like to go, lad? For just a few coin, my griffins can get ye there faster than even the swiftest horse. Is that sweat on your brow, lad? You've been running too much. Next time, take a griffin. A crate for Goldshire. People sure are getting lazy. Have you been to Goldshire before? If so, then it's no problem, my friend. I have plenty of griffins trained to fly that route. The griffin master in Goldshire is Bartlett. If you've spoken to him before, then you can take one of my griffins to him. That's a good lesson to know. Griffins are always trained to fly to their capital city, but they'll only take you to a remote griffin master after you've already been there. You've already been to Bartlett, so just speak with me again when you're ready to take a griffin to Goldshire. Once there, you can deliver Osric's crate to Smith Argus.
Hey there.
You are back from Stormwind. Did Osric send the armor? Great, you brought the armor. We'll get this divvied to those who need it immediately. Thank you, Ryuma. Your efforts have been a great help to us, and now that you're no stranger to Gryphons, I hope you'll come and lend your aid to Goldshire often.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is a big project. Let's have some fun.
Hello, citizen. You look like a man with a purpose. Do you have business? You lead the Stormwind army. Yes, Molochs have settled in and around the streams of eastern Elwynn. We don't know why they are here, but they're aggressive and at least semi-intelligent. A few days ago we sent 2 guards, Rolf and Malachi, to investigate along the river, and they have not yet returned to complete my report. I must know what happened to those men travel north along the river and find the guards, or their remains. Hell, Yuma, wild animals are growing more and more aggressive the farther we get from Goldshire, and the East for logging camp suffers nearly constant attacks from wolves and bears. We could use your help out.
Go with honor, friend.
The Stormwind Army has placed a bounty on Murloc lurkers and foragers in Elwynn. Slaughter them and bring Guard Thomas their torn Murloc fins, and the Stormwind Army will reward you well. The Murlocs have built a village at Stone Cairn Lake north of here, and another to the south where the stream forks. By decree of the Stormwind Army, a bounty has been placed on the head of James Clark. Clark is wanted for robbery, burglary, arson, and murder. He is also a suspect in the kidnapping and disappearance of the Brackwell's prize pig, Princess. James Clark was last seen heading towards Eastvale Logging Camp. Bring James Clark to justice and report to Marshal Patterson at Eastvale Logging Camp. Although much has been stripped from the corpse, strewn nearby is a medallion with the words Footman Malachi Stone etched upon it. Upon further searching the area, you find webbed footprints leading east along the shore of Stone Cairn Lake. In the distance to the east, you can just barely see a Murloc village. Perhaps Rolf's fate ended there. You find around the neck of the corpse a metal medallion inscribed with the words Footman Rolf Harford. Now that you have both medallions, deliver them to Guard Thomas at the bridge, so that he might know the fate of his murderer.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is a big project. Let's have some fun.
This note is a schedule with a list of days and times when a person, described only as the Collector, will receive a shipment of gold from the mines in Elwynn Forest. From the schedule, it looks as if the Collector resides near the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch in eastern Elwynn. This sounds important. You should report it to Marshal Patterson at Eastvale Logging Camp.
The thugs in Elwynn wear linen which I can use to make fine linen goods. Bring me linen scraps and I'll use and to fashion something for you. You'll find those lawless criminals in pockets across Owen Forest.
Hello, Ryuma. Have you discovered the fate of Rolf and Malakay? You have confirmed my fears. Level 11 warrior. The Marlocks are a threat we cannot ignore. For your shrewdness and valor, I have a marker here that is good for 1 piece of armor. I want you to take it to Sarah Timberlane at the Eastville logging camp. Give her the marker, and she will fashion the armor for you. And after you receive it, Ryuma, use it in the defense of Elwynn. Eastville is just east of this post across the bridge. How goes the hunting? Ryuma, you have the things great. Marshal Duggan is anxious about the Moloch situation in eastern Elwynn, and I'd like to tell him that it's becoming under control. Your actions have helped realize that.
No one here gets out alive!
Thanks a lot for the help, Ryuma. Something in the forest must be making these animals so bold. Whatever it is, I hope it stays there.
This armor marker is good for 1 piece of leather or cloth armor, redeemable at the Timberlane household within Eastvale logging camp. Below is the process and schedule of gold collection from the mines of Elwynn. Collection schedule: Sunday, 12:30 p.m. Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. by each specified day. Gold gained from the Elwynn mines will be gathered at the Brackwell pumpkin patch. The agent in charge of these gatherings, the collector, will be known by the engraved ring he possesses.
Hello. Good sir, have a seat. And a meal if you're hungry. Don't fret if I look busy with my needlework. I'm listening to you. I have been commissioned by the Stormwind Army to supply their people with cloth and leather armor. If you have a marker for me, then I'd be happy to make you something. Thank you for the marker. Please feel free to pick your choice of armor. Luck to you, brave furry warrior. And may this armor serve you well. I'm running low on linen. Ryuma, do you have any for me? These are nice scraps, if a little rough.
I guess I can.
I've got a real problem on my hands. I have a deadline looming for an order of lumber, and I'm running out of time. The walls and bees north of here have chased my workers away from the bundles of wood that they've already chopped. I've already talked to Deputy Rayner about clearing the animals, but I need someone to go collect the wood for me. If you could collect 8 bundles of wood for me, it might just make my deadline.
Need help?
Hail, citizen! Turning. A bounty and justice is served. What? We haven't had our people working the Elwynn mines for months. Let me see that note you have. I have heard of this collector, but I don't know who he's working for. Thank you for the schedule. It will help us solve this mystery. If the collector is taking gold from our mines, then he's stealing from the kingdom. Bring the collector to justice. And bring me the ring mentioned in the pickup schedule you gave me. It may tell us whom the collector is working for. That pickup schedule says the collector is hiding out at the Brackwell pumpkin patch. You should search for him there.
Don't forget to buy your mount while you are here. Katie Honor can be found here in camp.
Go with honor, friend. King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is a big project. Let's have some fun.
That deadline isn't getting any further away, warrior. Please hurry and collect those bundles of wood. Excellent, thanks to you. I should be able to complete the order in time. To show my gratitude, I would like to offer some Kona as compensation for your troubles. Thank you and farewell.
No one here gets out alive. God, me all you go.
Did you find the collector? Did you discover whom he's working for? You found him, well done, Rima. He won't be collecting from the Elwynn mines again, and this ring you found is interesting. It's a membership ring for the old Stonemasons Guild in Stormwind. I haven't seen one of these in years, since back in the days when the Defia's brother used to test this land.
And with that, Elwynn Forest is complete. Go onwards to Westfall to continue the story. Thanks for watching.
So you're the new recruit from Stormwind. I'm Marshal McBride, commander of this garrison.
Blackrock take forest!
Or kill human.
Workroom at the rear is now officially clear. We'll take care of the stragglers. I want you to go back to my...
Have you reached the Holy Light yet? Brother, it is through the Holy Light that we are saved. It's through the...
I'll fear no evil. Thank the light.
Times like these make me long for when the Defias were still around.
Alliance weakling, your lands will burn. The Blackrock clan will end you.
Every adventurer should rest when exhaustion sets in, and there is no finer place to get rest.
Well, It says here that you've been awarded acting the Puni's stats with the Stormwind Marshals.
Rest and relaxation for the tired and cold is our motto. Please take a seat by the fire and rest your weary bones.
Hello, good sir. Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind.
Hey there, friend. My name's Remy. I'm from Ridride to the east. We came here looking for business.
William sent you. This is so...
The Brackwells have a prize-winning pink princess. The size huge.
I lost my necklace and think that Gutters Knight Billy Mickler took it.
You have what? Maybell is the light of my dull life. Hurry, let me see her letter.
While our families are fooding, Tommy Joe and Maybell don't have much of a future.
Maybe if I got a pee, I could tell he was that necklace. And you know, I think that old burn-eyes lady at that other farm.
Wanted, Hogger. A huge gnoll, Hogger is prowling the woods in southwestern Elwynn.
Well, Boston, no
Yippee help Hogo, no has. Hard
Get on like that!
Hail, Ryuma. Have you been killing gnolls? I see you've been busy. You have our thanks, Ryuma.
This beast leads the river pod down, and may be the key to ending gnoll aggression in Elwynn.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm a bit busy.
It's time for you to learn how to ride.
You look like you're in a hurry. Well, then you came to the right place.
Yes, Molochs have settled in and around the streams of eastern Elwynn.
The thugs in Elwynn wear linen which I can use to make fine linen goods. Bring me linen scraps and I'll use.
No one here gets out alive.
This armor marker is good for 1 piece of leather or cloth armor, redeemable at the Timberland household.
I've got a real problem on my hands. I have a deadline looming for an order of lumber.
If the collector is taking gold from our mines, then he's stealing from the kingdom. Bring the collector to justice.
No one here gets out alive.